Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, famously known as Benifer, have had a long and eventful history. The two first met in late 2001 while working on the film Giggly, where their on-screen chemistry blossomed into a real-life romance. By November 2002, they were engaged, but their high-profile relationship faced overwhelming media attention. The stress led them to postpone their September 2003 wedding, and by January 2004, they officially ended their engagement. After their split, both pursued separate lives. Lopez married Marc Anthony in 2004 and welcomed twins before divorcing in 2014. Affleck married Jennifer Garner in 2005, and they share 3 children. Their divorce was finalized in 2018. Fast forward to 2021, nearly 2 decades later, Lopez and Affleck rekindled their romance. In April 2022, Affleck proposed once again. They married in a private Las Vegas ceremony in July, followed by a lavish celebration at Affleck's Georgia estate in August, surrounded by family and friends. Lopez wore a stunning custom Ralph Lauren gown. However, despite their seemingly fairy tale reunion, challenges arose. By mid-2024, reports surfaced that their marriage was strained, with the two reportedly leading separate lives. In August 2024, Lopez filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences and listing their separation date as April 26, 2024. During this time, Affleck was often seen with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, while Lopez focused on her career and family. Meanwhile, Sean Diddy Combs, Lopez's former boyfriend from 1999 to 2001, is facing serious legal troubles. In November 2024, fashion designer Brianna Bongolan filed a $10 million lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of assaulting her and dangling her from a 17th-story balcony in 2016. This lawsuit adds to other allegations, including claims of abuse from ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. Combs, who is currently in custody, has denied the accusations, but faces charges of racketeering and sex trafficking. As Lopez navigates her divorce from Affleck, the legal drama surrounding Diddy further highlights the tumultuous narratives tied to these major public figures. Fans and the entertainment industry are closely following these developments.
Shell civil lawsuit. Part of it read, over the years that Mr. Combs abused Ms. Ventura physically and sexually, she again and again tried to escape his tight hold over her life. Every time she hid, Mr. Combs' vast network of corporations and affiliated entities found her, and those who worked for Mr. Combs' companies implored her to return to him. Many went as far to explicitly state that her failure to return to Mr. Combs would hinder her success in the entertainment industry. Ventura had recorded music during her relationship with Combs, but mostly singles were released. Ventura's suit said after she tried to leave Combs, following that now infamous 2016 incident captured by hotel security cameras, where Combs actually chased Ventura down a hallway and beat her, her music was used as leverage to get her to come back to Combs. The suit said, after this, Miss Ventura left her home in Comstock and went to hide away at a friend's home in Florida. James Cruz, president of Bad Boy Management, tracked Ms. Ventura down and told her that her single would not be released if she did not answer Mr. Combs' phone calls. The suit continued. A woman who worked at Sony Music reached out to her with a similar ultimatum concerning her record. Incredibly, Mr. Combs even convinced one of his attorneys to call Ms. Ventura at this time. This lawyer told Ms. Ventura that it's in your best interest to call back. Each time Ms. Ventura tried to run away, Mr. Combs and his powerful network would force her back to him. Ventura's lawsuit claimed last November that a lot of her time was actually consumed by setting up freak-offs, the elaborate sex performances with male sex workers that Sean Combs staged.
There is no public evidence or credible reports linking Jennifer Lopez to Sean Diddy Combs' alleged freak-off parties. Lopez and Combs were in a relationship from 1999 to 2001, but there are no indications of her involvement in such events during or after their time together. Regarding her relationship with Ben Affleck, Lopez filed for divorce in August 2024, citing irreconcilable differences. The separation date was listed as April 26, 2024. Since the filing, both have been focusing on their individual lives and careers. Affleck was recently seen spending Thanksgiving with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, and their children. volunteering at a Los Angeles charity event. Meanwhile, Lopez was spotted shopping in Los Angeles during the holiday season. These developments suggest that Lopez and Affleck are moving forward separately, concentrating on their personal endeavors and family commitments.
Mr. Combs forced himself into her apartment and tried to kiss Ms. Ventura. She told him to stop and attempted to push him away. Mr. Combs then forcibly pulled off Ms. Ventura's clothing and unbuckled his belt. Then Ventura claimed Combs raped her, and their relationship ended for good. Last November, she released this statement after filing her civil suit. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this was an opportunity to speak up about the trauma I have experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Combs settled that civil suit within a day, one day. Now, thedailymail.com reports Cassie is planning a big comeback. Cassie is considering making a comeback to music now that Diddy is behind bars and some of the executives who were his lackeys are resigning. She couldn't have imagined her career would have been stalled in the way it was when her first album came out, but she has so many unreleased records that she wants to release if the timing and business is right.